Hello, so my name is Chiamaka Jill Whyte Nwaturuocha, professional boxer. I'm a graduate of mass communication in National Open University. I am CIA in view, that's Chartered Institute of Administration, and I barb in my spare time. Okay, so what inspired me to get into boxing is when I was much younger, I used to play football and stuff. But then, you see, when I was in secondary school, I used to be very bullied. They bullied me from JSS 1 to JSS 3. And when I got to SS1, I made up my mind like that I was going to do something that involves martial arts, just something. But then, because I didn't have any opportunity and I couldn't find places around at that time because I was still going to school, I I just kept it low. But it was still in my mind that I would like to, do something that has to do with, martial arts for so that I can always protect myself like power. Then in 2012, when my dad died, I now made up my mind that now I have to get into it. So I got into boxing for two things: for the power and for the finance. Because you see, right now it feels like when my dad died, like I was like the next in line to like protect my siblings and protect my mom. Although I have an older sister, but then there's always that child in the house that is always the one that is very active. So, and also I have younger ones. I didn't want them to go through the same thing that I went through in secondary school. So I knew that it had to start from somewhere. Did you get? So I knew that if I didn't even have the finance, at least the power, like the fact that I can always protect my siblings, protect myself, protect my mom and stuff like that. So then one time, that's after my university days, 2018, 2019. I just walked into the national stadium back in Nigeria, and I'm like started like feeding my eyes and hunting for something that has to do with martial arts and stuff. Then I walked into where they do like boxing. There was a coach at that time. He was the one that like put the gloves on me at that time, you understand. But then there's another man that actually convinced me even more, you know to that I'm in a good place. Do you get? At first I felt like, this, are you sure I want to do this? But then when he explained to me the the strength that comes with it, the damages that also come with it, I knew within my mind that this is something that I've always wanted to do. I know I can do this. So my first fight, to be honest, it was quite tough. When you train so hard and you feel like, oh, now you can do this, you can do it. You understand? But then believe me, when you step into that ring, it's a whole different ball game. It is either you get killed or be killed. You understand? And my mind was already made up. My mind was like, it's either this lady goes down or I quit. So I had to make sure she goes down. I didn't come all the way, and I didn't, train all of this to just bail at the last minute. And I was able to achieve that. I was nervous at first because it was a whole lot of mixed feelings, but then I gave it to her hot, hot. So a physical day of my training is like, you see, I have like a routine. When I wake up in the morning, let's say 3, 4, let's just say 4 a.m. I jog in the morning for like an hour. When I finish jogging and all of that, I come back. That's my early morning run. I come back, I have my bath, and I take my tea, like an herbal tea or like a ginger drink tea. Then I sleep again. Then I wake up like around 9 a.m. to like have breakfast, which is like fruits and some oats. Then afterwards, I relax a bit. Then like around 2 p.m., I'm supposed to leave the house at 12 so that I can get to the gym at 2 p.m. to start my section, my program, which is going to last from 2 to 4. You understand? That is on a normal day when I'm not having a fight, just to be active. You understand? But when I'm having a fight, when I'm preparing for an actual fight, I'd take my runs from like 5 a.m. to like 7 a.m. Then when I'm done, I go straight to the gym. I just hit the gym and I start my program between 10 a.m. till 11. Then afterwards, the other one is going to be like from 2 p.m. till 4. So when I get into the ring, that's for the program. It's usually pad walks, then afterwards, then it's bag walks, then a little sparring if my coach is, if my coach feels like it. The hardest part of preparing for a fight. You see, we are human beings. I'm human as well. We like to eat everything. But the fact that you have to stay active and disciplined with your diet, and the fact that you have to make weight, and because if I don't make weight, then I can't fight. So that's like the hardest. The fact that I have to be very careful of everything I put in my mouth, so I don't add weight. Yeah, so that I can make weight. And the fact that I always like to cheat sometimes, like I want to eat certain things, but I have to be disciplined. So that's like the hardest part for me. My proudest moments in boxing and in my journey so far is the fact that, you see, when I used to have like some of my colleagues then say, um, when we were busy training since we were children, you were busy going to school. But you see, when I had my first fight and I won, I was ecstatic. I was very happy because not everyone can make up their mind to achieve something like that and still get it. Do you understand? So that was like the proudest moment. The fact that I put my heart into something and I got it. Right now, there's no person in mind that I want to call out, right? But then anyone that is put in front of me, let's go. America, Europe, Asia, as long as you're put in front of me and you feel that you can fight me, let's go. Whoever my team, gets across to me, whoever a promoter gets across to me, let's go. Anyone can get it. Whoever you are, let's go. The challenges that I've had in my journey so far.
Hello, yeah, my name is Coach K. I'm from the States. All right, right now I'm based in Ghana, train some fighters over here. And right now we have Chiamaka. She's from Nigeria. All right, she's a female fighter. She's very good, but we work on a few things, just a footwork. And after that, the sky's the limit.
How I stay motivated and encourage myself is there's this stuff I usually watch on YouTube, sometimes podcasts, all these motivational podcasts, you know, where I'm being told, oh, you can do it. I read novels as well, romantic novels and inspirational books as well. But this particular stuff I watch on YouTube is like an ASMR. You see, whenever I'm with my phone and I'm watching it, I don't care about anything else. You understand? Because when I'm watching something like that, I'm at peace. I'm calm, you know the sound of everything, the way the lady is, touching her sister's hair, the way she's cleaning her sister's brows. I think you should also try it. It makes me very calm and relaxed whenever I'm watching it. You understand? Also inspirational books as well. You get? Yeah, and other times too, I'm usually at the poolside. Either I'm swimming or I'm just chilled at the poolside. So what I think should be done to better female athletes is, I feel that promoters out there, big shots out there, they should now look into the female boxers now. Like I know that the purse for the female boxers is not so great, but there should be like a striking balance between the male and the female boxers. So I feel like they should focus more on female boxers. Like they should start focusing more on female boxers. The rituals that I do before and after is I pray. I'm Catholic, so I'm big on prayers, the sign of the cross, firstly before anything else. So yes. Whenever I'm not training or when I'm not in the ring, I'm somewhere eating everything that I didn't eat since, or I'm in the cinema watching movies, or I'm at the poolside. Those three things, I'm big on it. So one thing about me that might surprise you, yes, is so for 7 years I didn't eat meat. I used to be vegetarian, like raw vegan. So for 7 years, no meat, no cooked food. Can you beat that? Yeah, but now we eat everything now. So the advice that I would like to give to younger females that are out there watching right now and want to get into boxing. So first of all, as a female, I feel like you should be big on learning boxing for self defense first. Then if you want to get into it professionally, yes, because there's money in it. You just have to be very patient, and you have to have endurance, because a lot of you're going to lose a lot of people, friends, male friends, female friends, family members. It's going to be tough because the money might not be coming in as fast as you want. But that's another thing. I would also advise you to have like a skill. Maybe if you know how to make hair, or if you know how to barb hair, because I barb hair. If you know how to like make clothes or sew clothes, just something that you can use to support yourself. It's going to be very, very rough out there. Like there are days where you feel like giving up. There are days where you wouldn't want to go for training because you're like you don't have transportation. Do you get? But then just staying there, hanging there, be consistent, just keep hoping, praying. I'm big on prayers. Just be hoping, be praying, and just staying there. And you get there. I'm big on this phrase. What you put in and on your body is very important. You see, what you put inside your body can still affect your mind, and what you put on your body can still affect your mind. Now, how do I mean? What you put inside your body is like the food you eat. I know I said there are days where I just want to eat everything and all that, but hey, if I can go raw vegan for 7 years and I I felt like I was a totally different person, then you can do it as well. I'm not advising that you go raw vegan if you don't have the strength or the capacity, because it entails money as well. But then I'm big on what you put in and on your body. I define success for me personally. You see, I want to be in a position where I can do whatever I want financially. I can go to wherever I want to go to financially. I can buy whatever I want. I can eat whatever I want. I don't want to be in a position where I have to start to rely on my siblings or some of my friends to give me money to support myself in for certain things. Like I just want to wake up one morning and just up and go, knowing fully well that I have some money in my account. Do you understand? So that's success for me. The fact that I can be able to go where I want to go to, and also the fact that I can grow every day mentally, because I'm also big on growth as well. That's success for me too. Okay, so July 25th, I have a fight with Sarah Apwe in Kumasi. That's July 25th. We're both in the national team, so I've always wanted to fight her. So this is like something huge for me, and this is like my first amateur fight here in Ghana. So stay ready, look out for me. Yeah. As a boxer, I have both long term and short term goals. But let's start with the short term one first. So, in the next, or between the next 1 to 2 years, I want to really dedicate myself to learning and improving more in my technique and skill, right? Like, I want to know how to move, fly, if possible, in the ring, you know. I also would like to work on my strength and conditioning. Then at the same time, I'm still out to, look for like brand endorsements, build myself locally and regionally as well. Like anybody that wants to, or any promotion that wants to, like, link me up to advertise their products. I'm your go-to girl. My long-term goal, I'm 30. I have limited time in the ring. Although I know that boxing is not limited to anyone, but then within the next 3 to 10 years, I must have improved in my skill technically. Then I'm going to be out for competition internationally, locally. I'm here for the experience. So if you want to follow me, you can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. I'm big on social media. On Instagram, I am White Shepherd, at White Shepherd. On TikTok, I am at White Shepherd. On YouTube, I am Amaka's World. On Facebook, I am White Shepherd. That is WHYTE _SHEPHERD. Pherd, White Shepherd. You're gonna see my boxing, when you the round stuff in Instagram or TikTok, you see me in my attire, my boxing attire, so you know it's me. White. I'm putting on a white boxing kit, so you know it's me. Again, I am Chiamaka Jill Whyte Nwaturuocha, a Nigerian. So don't touch that dial. Stay tuned and keep watching Soca Combat TV. Let's go.